Welcome everybody to my stream. This is Suchi no Corp. We are in here, we are out there, we are inside, we are outside. And I'm tired. I'm hella tired. But you know what? We're gonna play some Vampire Survivors and we're gonna enjoy ourselves. Now let's do away with this music because I think we're done with it. Because we are about to get into the game. Oh man. How are we doing today, chat? How are we doing? I know I'm despite the fact that I'm tired, pretty good. I'm in a good mood. My bronchitis is almost completely gone. So that's gravy. That's gravy and a half. Let me change the options. Display, music. It's a 1080. Why is it not scaling correctly? I don't know. It's got the black borders on the screen. I don't like that. Let me try, now that I've done that, let me try quitting. I probably should have done this before starting the stream, but hey, you know what? We're in here. We learn as we go. Yeah, whatever. This is fine. Okay, so we're in here. We're streaming. And like I said, this is a fresh save. You see, I got no gold. Got no power-ups. And the only character I have unlocked is Antonio. Vampire likes are great for reading chat, which means we need to come up with topics for discussion. Listen, I can be pretty good at coming up with my own topics. We'll see. So, we're starting. We're playing as Antonio Bellapise. Gains 10% more damage every 10 levels. And we're going to the Mad Forest. Once a thriving haven, now a dumping ground for evil. A vampire is said to be the root of this evil. But we can find only mayhem and roast chicken. Okay, so this is Vampire Survivors, baby. You know what? It's pretty wild. I'm really excited for the Castlevania DLC that's coming out at the end of the week. Which is weird because guess who has really never played Castlevania properly? Let's see. Laurel is good for high level, but I need damage right now. I'm gonna go Sandwater. Let's see. Discussion. How many toddlers would you fight at once? How many toddlers would I fight at once? So what are the parameters for the fight? Because, like, I'm not just gonna fight a toddler. Like, did he say something about my mom? Because if he said something about my mom, I'll help him out. Clearly, we both have a vendetta against my mother. If he's just a little mean, though, that's a toddler. Why would I fight the toddler that's just a little mean? And babies do what babies do. Tana says, do I have a gun? You know what? For this hypothetical sake, you do have a gun, but so does the toddler. Mike, what the fuck? Play some Igavanias immediately. You know what? Maybe I will. They did literally just come out with all the good ones to Steam, and I hear that port's really good. I also need to play, Castlevania, Symphony of the Night, which, it's a classic. Everyone likes that game. I'm not saying I don't like it. I've played about half of it. That is a fun game. But it didn't stick with me all that much. Not because it's bad or anything. It just didn't stick with me. The toddlers are bloodlusted and will attempt to kill you. All you have is fists. Oh, okay. So they're bloodlusted and they will try and kill me. All I have is fists. How many could I take out? So toddlers are pretty slow moving. They're not very strong. But we're talking like what's the limit? I would say I could take out 100 toddlers. Wait. No. I'm thinking babies. We're talking about toddlers. We're talking about 2 to 4 year olds. No, we're talking about 2-year-olds. 60. I could take out 60 toddlers. Let me see. We're going to go King Bible number 2. I don't actually... See, I know they changed how the chests work. That's one of the things. When last I played, the updates were still happening, and I know they changed how chests work. So I don't think I can even get an upgrade off of this chest. So I should probably just open it. Man, this music's so good. I've been fighting my younger cousins for years, so I know my limit is around 5. 60 is crazy? Nah. So you gotta understand, I'm a grappler. You know, when it comes to, like, dealing with children, I just gotta, like, pick one up and toss it. Like, I'm a grappler, I'm pretty strong. I could totally deal with 60 toddlers. I promise. Do you think Potemkin Buster... did you just Potemkin Buster the toddlers? Yeah, basically. Like, you don't have to do that much to get a toddler. They're kind of dumb. They're low IQ individuals. Okay, I should probably get that chest. Jesus Christ. Okay, spinach, 100%. It's a little early to start getting non-weapons, but also spinach, it's just a flat DPS increase. Do 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 do. I think realistically, I'd cap out around 15 toddlers at once. Well, hey, what about total though? You know, yeah, like, woo! One more whip upgrade, baby. Give me that DPS increase. If more than 3 of them get on me, they'll start weighing you down. Well, Frog, you are tiny. Of course that would be the case. You are not. You're. I'm sorry. Love you. You're not built for it. I, on the other hand, I am him. 60 toddlers. I'm locking it in. If you want to summon the toddlers, we'll go. We are talking consecutive 1v1s. That's just a... That is just... Oh, God, fuck. I laughed too much. There we go, baby! That is such a use... Time stop is so useful whenever you're early game. Sorry, useless. I said that wrong. One chicken. Yeah! I'm back in there, baby. I'm around 120 pounds, guys. Toddlers will genuinely kill me. I mean, well, that's what they're gonna try and do. Yes, that is true. They will try and kill you. That's the point of the hypothetical. Shigro Shokan, Toddler Wave. Okay, but here's the question: what archetype are the toddlers? If we're implying synchro, and they're pretty weak by themselves, I think toddlers are TGs. I think that's pretty smart. I think at this point I want Laurel. I like... yay, you know what? This is a pro-toddler stream. We like toddlers. They shouldn't be watching the stream, but you know what? Without them, we wouldn't have future generations, and we kind of need those. So, you know, maybe we should really discuss, like, not how many toddlers we can take, but how many toddlers should we take? You ever think of that? I'll tell you right now, most parents don't think of that. Most parents are willing to take as many toddlers as it takes to really secure their legacy. Their dipshit legacy of a family that wasn't meant to survive past the 3rd generation, but somehow did because their P-Pop owned the correct kind of farm. Ooh, okay, so Laurel I definitely need more of. I think I'm going to go Laurel. I really want more DPS, but I think I want Laurel. Pandering to the toddlers? I am not... Listen. We're pro toddlers here, but I don't pander. I don't believe in pandering. Toddlers are like they have to exist. Man, what are you doing outside of the formation, you stupid flower? Toddlers have to exist. Just statistically, they have to exist. So if we have to live in a world of them, I might as well at least not kill them if I can help it. I'm not against the idea of child murder. I am pro-abortion. But I do draw the line of post-birth. Sometimes we have to let the babies live, man. That's all I'm saying. Hashtag let the babies live. Did you know that you can whip both shots the same direction? Yeah, I know that. I know that, but I don't need to. Ooh, I really want the DPS increase, but I think I need to Bible it. Honestly, if we're gonna be fighting any aged person, it's probably teenagers. They literally add nothing to society. And I know what you're saying. You're gonna hear me say that after saying that children are our future. How can I then get away with teenagers? But by the time they're teenagers, they're ungrateful little shits. Who cares? Take them out. That's all I'm saying. Oh man, I love Jill so much. Let's go. I'm gonna go to the left here. The best thing about getting upgrades is that the second you get them, it procs that weapon. Which is something to take into consider at high level playing. Okay. Yes, give me the chicken. I can probably whip a toddler a good 20 feet if you give me some wind-up time, Frog. No, you can't. Frog, no, you cannot. We'll go magic wand. Let's be honest here, Frog. You would buckle to the weight of a toddler. When you say that you couldn't take out more than 4 or 5 at a time, I believe you. You couldn't. You're not me. You're not him, Frog. I'm sorry. Don't fight me, Frog. I am teenagers. Tana, are you 3 teenagers in a Belarusian trench coat? Because I know that teenagers can't be Belarusian. You're not even allowed in any Russian territory unless you're at least 25 and smoke. It's really funny. Because I do have the experience with this game, I'm doing a lot better than I normally do. Because I know basically how to play this game now. I remember when I first played this game, I was like, Antonio fucking sucks! He's bullshit! He's bad! Bro, I do warehouse work. I can lift 4 of them before I break a sweat. No. You're trying to show off to all the girls in chat. How you doing, ladies? But we all know the truth. When it comes to beating the shit out of children, you just wouldn't be able to. I believe in believing in you, but I don't believe in you. You get what I'm saying? We're all about body positivity here, but your body's a little weak baby body. And I'm positive about that. Get you in a ring with an anemic child, and maybe. I would be willing to put a bet on you, but I would still probably bet on the child. Actually, you know what? I would bet on you in that situation. Just because in the odd chance that I actually win that bet, I'd make a lot of money. Sex did not exist in Soviet Union, but they invented it after it collapsed. Yeah. That's because that's what collapsed. The hymen. Oh! Also, you know, everything else as well. Back to the game. Can I get a F in chat for the downfall of the Soviet Union? Really, they were just so close to making communism work. Okay, they weren't actually close to make the communists work. This is a pro-communist stream. Sorry if you're upset to hear that, but we like our communism daddies. Yeah, the USSR fucking sucked. Tana, I don't know what that symbol means in chat. I'm just gonna assume you're throwing up gang signs, and we are a non-gang affiliated stream. This is a stream for Unity. Now I don't even know what kind of streams what kind of gangs the Belarusians are even involved in. Maybe the mafia. Maybe you have mafia ties. Do you have mafia ties? Can you hook me up? Fuck. Right whenever I'm like, oh man, I'll get a chest. God, this music owns. When I played this, I would just put it on mute and, like, I'd put the game on mute except for the sound effects because I love the chest sound. But I would put it on mute and I would fucking just listen to whatever I wanted. And the music rules. Are there any shows this season other than Dandadan and Blue Lock that are worth looking at? Well, I mean, for one thing, you're watching Blue Lock, so you're really not looking for shows that are worth it. You're just looking to waste your time. Oh, ha! Yes, triple chest. Actually, don't know. Man, that is a good triple chest. Holy guacamole. I mean, to be fair, I don't have that many items. Bullock fucking owns. I would have to relook at my anime list. I know there's some good stuff. This season's not like the best season in the world, but there was some stuff that I was like, wow, it looks pretty good. I remember. Come on. Just juke and jive. Just juke and jive. Let's go. ReZero makes you want to shoot yourself? Yeah. ReZero's not very good. Although, I will say, Frog. ReZero might suck, but the arc they're on right now is the trans arc, so it's not that bad. Like, they're currently on the arc where the main character gets force-femmed and is like, wait, shit, I like this. I'm sorry you don't like the fact that that I don't like bad anime. I only like good anime. It's like a personal quirk of mine. Jesus Christ, I can barely survive. I gotta wait for my books to come out and then I can fucking do something. Come on, come on. Yeah. My books are right now my... Yes! Oh, I'm so luck-pilled. Whew. What's bad about ReZero? It's boring. I'm sorry. When I think about, like, first off, it's isekai. It's isekai and it's not interesting. Like, don't get me wrong. Well, okay. It's isekai, it's not interesting. The gimmick is that the main character has save states and he reaches a new save state whenever he reaches, like, a new story milestone, which is like, oh man, that sucks. That's dumb. I don't like that. The reason people like it is that it's kind of edgy. I got other things I could watch. I think I have the whip. Yes. I could really go for a Magna right now. Just give me a Magnet, please. That's all I need. Okay. Being boring as all hell fans when Overlord walks in. Hey, Frog. You know what's fucked up about Overlord? I own the first volume of the light novel. I own that. Haven't read it. My buddy was going to throw it away, and I thought the cover was sick as shit. This cover is sick as shit! It looks great! It looks so cool! Maybe it's... I'm probably going to read it someday. I have it. Look at it. Maybe it's good. I've never been able to watch the anime because I think it's bad, but books are different. Okay, let's see. I think I want Santa Water's really... I'm too late in the game to upgrade Santa Water, I think. I gotta go King Bible. Fuck! 12 minutes, guys. We did it. Okay, so I unlocked the fire torch and garlic. Let's go. Okay, and let's do power up. I'm sure I can afford something. I guess, yeah. Let's upgrade gold twice. That'll be pretty good. Let's see. Oh yeah, you gotta spend gold to unlock these guys. I guess I'll Pasqualina I'll unlock. I do like Pasqualina. Alright. Let's go Pasqualina. No? Okay, yeah, I forgot that's one of the reasons why your projectile sucks. It's uncontrollable. I like Pasqualina. Me, as soon as I start Pasqualina. Wow, you suck. Yeah, you suck. Okay, whip. Because I need more guaranteed attack. You know, honestly, I probably wouldn't dislike ReZero so much if it wasn't for the fact that I hate its main character. God, one of the worst things about ReZero... Sorry, I realize, Tana, you're here. You really like ReZero. But, like, I don't like its main character, and that's, like, kind of a big deal when you want me to get into your thing. Alright. Tana has written a little treatise about ReZero, and I will read it. Let me just get this, okay. The save points are not controlled by the main character, and they do sometimes appear in places incredibly inconvenient for him. Dying and reloading makes MC approach other characters from different sides, and that works well for showing different sides of their personalities. Main character is a loser, but unlike any other isekai, he actually gets fucked for it. Keeping the discussion going is great. I don't care. We can start swearing. Fuck you! So here's the deal. Save states are cool. But, like, the problem is that, like, in ReZero, the only character who even remembers the saved state is the main character. Which means if a character, if something happens to progress a character arc, and then it can't continue because the main character gets fucking murked, then that is effectively redone, or it has to be, like, sped through. It's tedious. I would rather... You know what? I don't like... what's it called? It's a goddamn death game anime that I don't like. I'm trying to remember the name of it. But its whole premise is that each character is, like, based off a different member of the Chinese zodiac. And there's a character in that whose ability is save states. His name's Snake. And his ability works because the entire show is running through the solved save state. Like, it's running through the proper, like, the progression of how it would go if things went out well for this character. And it's only until we get to his episode where we see what it looks like whenever shit goes wrong, and how stressful it is to balance save states for him, and how much energy it takes. It's really cool. Meanwhile, in ReZero, annoying main character who isn't likable and is like a really boring design gets killed a bunch. Yippee! I hate being really dismissive of things that people like, because I'm not as much of a shit as I used to be. But also, I really don't like ReZero. No. Let's see. Me when I use Chim to get the hose. ReZero isn't really save states so much as it is just gimmick time loop. No, it's save states. Like, it's not... Frog, you have to keep in mind when you're experiencing ReZero, it is an isekai with a power, which means it's based off of video game mechanics. Right? It just is. It is save states. It is quite literally like... what if you wanted to describe it, it's not... Okay, it's not a save state. It's an autosave. That's his ability. His ability is that he can autosave. Personally, don't care. Nah, fuck. Oh man, they messed up how trying to dual stick works in this. Fuck. I hate the knives so much, but I already had the gray bracers. I don't remember any of the weapon combos except for that one, for some reason, which I don't even like the knife one. Oh wait, no, I think I remember another one. Oh, damn, fuck. I wish I'd watched more anime recently. The only, like, anime I could actively talk about is, like, hey, do you guys want to talk about Code Geass? I watched all of Code Geass relatively recently. Code Geass rules. Still waiting for an isekai to make me not want to kill myself. There are good isekai. There are. Objectively. I'm a big fan of Standing on 1 Million Bodies, which is... it's about, like, a guy... It's about a guy who... he gets isekai'd. It's not really... He doesn't get isekai'd. It's like a game master selects him to be, like, the champion who's going to save the world. And he has to be taken to another world. Garlic, of course. Finally. He has to be taken to another world to get his training. To be the savior. And... the other world has, like, video game mechanics, but, like, all of his abilities carry over into the real world. Which is pretty cool. And, like, he's a dude who like, is really... He's really black-pilled and doesn't really want to help anybody, and he has to learn, you know, to be, like, more, caring about others. It's really cool. Has really good, character development. I'm a big fan of it. Yeah, the anime's ugly as shit, though. That's the main problem with that. The anime is really ugly. Now, the anime's not everything. It is alright, though. I'm a big fan of all the characters in that, although it is a little bit too much, you know, harem-y. But, like, it's only harem-y. You know, it's not full on harem, which is better. And eventually he does find, like, the first, I think, 3 party members he gets are women. He eventually gets a male party member. But, like, all of them have, like, their own thing going on. Like, they all have their own lives, and their lives fucking suck, which is really, like, cool. And the main character's whole thing is that when he gets put into this other world, he gets a randomly selected job. And his first job is... shit. His first job, I believe, is farmer. And he is by himself at that time, so he has to find a way to, I believe it's kill an orc? He has to find a way to kill the orc while being a farmer. And it's really cool and interesting. It actually is like, it's some JoJo level stuff. My favorite is when he unlocks his first offensive like ability. A job, because you can multi-class, and it's chef. So he finally gets a weapon, but it's a knife, and he eventually unlocks the chef ability to like see how to like debone monsters, which allows him to hit their vital points, which is really cool. It's really cool. Standing on 1 million corpses. I need to get back into it. Talking about it reminds me how much I like it. I'll probably rewatch that. I think I'm going to go Rune Tracer level 2, just because I have a level 2 bracers right at this point. I'm definitely going for a projectile build here. You almost... oh, yes. Yes, queen. Yes. Subaru isn't likable in the first season because first 3 acts are dedicated to showing him how much of a loser he is. How he disregards other people as NPCs, obsesses over a girl he barely knows, and actually deep down knows about his issues and hates himself. Man, that's really cool. But, like, the problem with that is that you can't... it's hard to do a story about someone who hates himself and have it be engaging. Because, like, that's a story that you have to do... either the entire thing has to be about how much he hates himself and how he evolves past that, or... sorry, I was just... I'm just stimming. Or... like, it has to be something that gets wrapped up rather quick in a broad sense and have him deal with the side effects of his self-hatred ongoing. Which maybe that's what happens. But also, I tried to watch it and I hated the main character for episode 1. I can't help it, man. If I don't like your premise, your main character, your setting, I'm not going to keep watching. Okay. Frog says, MC who hates himself, hey, have you guys heard of Chainsaw Man? That is true. Dingy does hate himself. But the thing about Dingy's self-hatred is that Dingy doesn't realize what he feels is self-hatred. And that's kind of what makes it work. Like, Dingy's whole story is about, like, trying to figure out how to be a human because he's never been one. Like, he's never been allowed to be one, you know? It works. It works a lot better. Also, Dingy is also just inherently, like, not inherently, but he also is just an incredibly likable character. Like, you understand what his apps is. What his sniz apps is. Also, if you want a main character that hates himself, you should read Fire Punch. There's never a main character that has hated themselves more. Like, holy shit. Agni Fire Punch, brother. That's a dude who needs therapy. God, oh, I love Fire Punch so much. Fire Punch is like a manga that I never want to be adapted because the second it would, the discourse about Fire Punch would be so awful. The very first thing that happens in Fire Punch is fucking cannibalism incest. The very first thing. it is a series that self-filters. Shit, fuck me, fire. Arrgh. Please be chicken. No. Listen, I'm not saying ReZero is bad. I'm saying I don't want to watch it. I think I hate. I used to be all about like telling people the thing they like is bad. I'm not that person anymore. That's not who I am. But like, I still don't like the thing you like, which is the unfortunate truth. It's one of those things where in the streaming setting, where I have to yap, I will go off king about how much I don't like the thing you like. But like, if we were ever hanging out and you're like, hey man, give it a shot, you know, let's watch it. I'm gonna fight you on it, but if I wanted to stay in that hangout, we'd probably watch some ReZero, and maybe my mind would be changed. Because I'm not above having my mind changed. I'm not an asshole. I'm a dick, but I'm not an asshole. Come on, come on. Yes! One attractor orb coming up, baby. Spinach. Ooh, axe. Rune tracer. Oh man. I think the thing about like anime, and specifically about like the things you like in general, is that like everything is never gonna be for everybody, right? We have to like come to terms with that fact and like live with each other. A lot of people can't do that. I know I used to have oh god. I know I used to have a lot of trouble with that, like just living and let living. But I value other people way more than I do my opinions. That's the life I live in now. Like, yeah, I think it would be cool if you agreed with me, because I think I'm objectively correct, because I'm the mauler of anime. But I don't live in that world, you know? Fuck. Oh, this is a bad setup. Ah, shnikes. Made it 10. I found a vacuum, so I unlocked the attractor orb. I got the empty tome, that's good. And I unlocked the rune tracer, which is, you know, good. Wait, did I unlock the I must have, because I had it that run. Okay. I guess I'll start with... No, I don't have... Let's go. I'll buy you is Emeralda, because your weapon actually whips. This is one of the weapons you can just stay still, because it just auto attacks enemies. I mean, you can't stay completely still, because it's not like garlic. Garlic is my favorite weapon, because you can just start a run and just hang out. You don't gotta walk. You don't gotta do nothing. 2. I kind of wish I wasn't playing a game right now, because we just started talking about anime, and so now I just want to like pull up Mal and just look at anime. Wouldn't it be so cool if I could just stream talking about anime? King Bible. I guess I could just stream talking about anime. Nothing's stopping me. I like how the Esmeralda's walk animation animates the fire. It's like normally it's static, but when you walk, it like has a little animation. It's cute. God, I love this game. Garlic, yes! That's a lot of gold. Holy guacamole. Chicken? No. Time stop. It's never chicken. It's always time stop. Why isn't it shooting at this? Oh, it was already dead. King Bible. King Bible plus garlic is such a great combo early game. Especially when you start leveling up both of them. Let's go garlic. There we go! We've done it. I have created, temporarily, a no move setup. That's good. Oh, wait. Before I get too carried away, let me just go down here and get these. Hopefully there's some chicken in them. No chicken! The problem when you have like a no move setup is that sometimes you can't move that quickly in one direction. You have to be a little more yeah, there we go. Looking for some chicken. Looking for some chicken. I'm really, like I was saying earlier though, I'm really looking forward to the Castlevania update, even though, I forgot to move my phone. Even though I'm not a Castlevania player. Closer to the end of Season 1, Subaru has a 3-page monologue about his self-hatred, which is temporarily resolved. Oh, fuck, I gotta keep an eye on that. Okay, no, I think everything's fine. Yeah, I think I'm still good. Which is temporarily resolved by the change of perspective from a person who saw him as a hero and whose life he has saved. Because of this, in the next story arc, he almost pushes himself to insanity by trying to resolve every problem by himself, dying in the most gruesome ways possible with each loop. Seeing more and more shit piling up, I completely understand the concept of not liking stuff. I just want to yap. And that's, fair. I have seen that done before, though. I've seen that done with stuff that I like. I'm not even saying it's bad, I think what holds it back is that Studio White Fox, who did ReZero, is a very hit or miss studio, and I don't think the animation stands out to like grab my eye. I also don't think the character designs are very good. Like a lot of the things I don't like about ReZero that kept me away from it are technical, really. And it's not that I think it's particularly bad, it's just like, there's too much anime for me to watch something that I would consider mid, I also just like Steins Gate very much, and the only anime that gave me the same feeling of anxiety is ReZero. Okay, so you're just a time travel enjoyer, really. I get that. I have my favorite bugbears as well. I'm a big fan of zombies, and name me a good zombie movie. You know, they're very few and far between. We watched one of them the other day. Oh yeah, oh yeah, the garlic is just doing it. Oh, keeping them at bay. Okay, now it's not keeping them at bay. Let's try some chicken. There we go. Yeah, I also dislike almost all technical stuff about ReZero. See, that's where we can come together. Uh, the main reason I don't like it, and I'm not really willing to give it that time, is that like the things it is doing are things that I have seen done before, and done technically better. I don't even mean on a writing level. I just mean on like a production side of things. And that's the thing, you know? Like, anime's a visual medium. There have been some manga that I really like, but that are like garbage on a technical level. But I'm more willing to just read those as like stories with pictures than I am something like anime. I also just don't want to be dismissive of the things you like. You're a valid human being. Your own tastes are not necessarily bad, just because I don't like them. You know, and I think we live in too polarized days. We live in a society that's too polarized these days, and sometimes that's what I get for trying to be fair and balanced. Yes, lightning ring, the best unlock. Let's get Gennario. I don't know why he's 600. He's one of the worst characters in this entire game. I mean, the permanent +1 projectile is really good, but he's one of the worst characters in the game. The problem with him is that there's no good way to aim him. Like, I could have swore there was an update in this game that allowed you to twin stick, but they might have completely rolled that back. Garlic because I'm early game, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I need to look into what anime. You know what? I'm here. I can just pull up my phone. I'll pull up my anime list, and I'm gonna make some anime recommendations. Keep an eye on that. Where were you at now? My anime list. Most ReZero character designs look generic as fuck, and almost as if it tries to be as cliche fantasy isekai as possible. And the fact that the main character wears the same fucking tracksuit until the middle of season 3 is stupid. Yeah, in the tracksuit, like, listen, I'm all about, like, I'm all about, no! No! That's what I get. I'm all about, fuck, I almost died. I forgot what I was even gonna say. I love the lightning ring so much. It rules. It's like one of my favorites. My favorite character to start at is the lightning ring guy. Yeah, with this guy, you just want to pick as many projectile weapons as you can. And that includes the lightning strikes, the lightning ring. The lightning ring is considered a projectile weapon in this game. What? Let me open my enemy list. Thank you. Hopefully I can get back to being able to just futz about. No! On this character specifically, the best upgrades are projectile speed and projectile speed, which I don't think I've unlocked that yet. No, sorry, not projectile speed. It's projectile speed and like the speed at which you actually use the weapons. I really think I want garlic. Okay, we have reached our equilibrium once again. So let's go to seasonal anime. Let's look at the season. Okay. So we have this season. So Dan to Dan is peak. Uzumaki is freak. Let's just look at the ones that I have picked, because I already picked anime that I've added to a list. Ranma 1/2, obviously. Frog, if you're still here and you've never watched Ranma 1/2, you need to watch Ranma 1/2, and you need to watch it with Gigi right now. It's just one of the best. And I think, ooh, I'd be surprised if Gigi has never seen or read Ranma 1/2 at all. Sorry about all the pinging on the desk. I am uncomfortable. Fuck, I gotta start paying attention. This always happens when you try and do a no-hit run. At some point, you just gotta start blocking in. Although no-hit runs are easier with certain characters. A projectile character is not that character. The main reason I have garlic on him is just because garlic is just a really great generic ability to have. Okay, yes! Empty Tome is so crazy on him, because it just means you throw things faster. There we go. I'll watch it when I'm dead. No, Frog, you should watch Ranma 1/2. Ranma 1/2's just good. You will really like it. It's a kung fu action romance comedy. Like, that just seems like your jazz, man. And from what I've heard, the adaptation is like really technically good. There is a thingy over here. I'll go get it right now. I actually saw that it's a super faithful adaptation. I saw a comparison to the original anime and this one, and the scene was exactly the same, but with a much higher production value. Oh my god, Pichone! That weapon sucks! I'm gonna get it, though. Pichone is super powerful when you level it up. It's just, it sucks early game. And you have to have its counterpart as well to make it worthwhile. The main reason I grabbed it is for unlock purposes. I'm currently watching Fruits Basket before going to sleep. Okay, I'm assuming you're watching the, like, the readaptation. Magic Wand, of course. Fruits Basket is great. It's fun. It's a good little romedy comedy. I wish I liked it more. I really like the original, just because I was that age when that version came out, you know. Yeah, the remake. My only problem with the remake is that oh god, I believe, I don't remember. I want to say, like, because it's a full adaptation. No, wait. Oh, I'm sorry. The thing that I don't like about the remake is the weird particle effects that they have in the thing for some reason. Very weird choice. Thinking of cooking up a plant insect pile. You can. Plant insect has there's an entire archetype that combines plant, insect, and reptiles. You can make the silliest pile ever conceived. Although, Frog, Just don't talk about Yu-Gi-Oh when I'm not playing Yu-Gi-Oh. I'll do a stream in which I play Yu-Gi-Oh. Like after this month, I'm going back to playing. After this month, I'm going back to playing Elden Ring, and when I'm playing Elden Ring, I'm gonna want to take some break streams, and I'll play. I'll play some silly stuff. I'll play a little bit of silly stuff. Some health would be nice. Ah! Tracked orb. Okay. Cooldown reduce. Base speed increase. Cooldown reduce and base speed increase are basically just upgrades to damage. Basically. Yes, give me the chicken. MB boss, I love vampires. Yeah, we should. if you're gonna talk about Yu-Gi-Oh, talk about the vampire archetype. Also, Frog, there's no vampires in this game, so if you bring up vampires, you're technically off topic actually. So you're gonna have to be banned. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. This game is Vampire Survivor. You're a survivor of the vampires. They're dead. They're all fucking dead. Fun fact, even after they add the Castlevania stuff at the end of the week, there will still technically be no vampires. Because Alucard's not a vampire. I don't want money. I want honey. I know it's a bit less obvious, but I feel like Silent Hill / Resident Evil would be a cool collab for this game. Resident Evil would whip. I think Silent Hill wouldn't. I don't think that'd be very great, but like Resident Evil it'd just be the best. They already have Contra, so it's not like they don't have gun. And they already have guns, actually. There was guns in the base game. I think what I would want a collab in this game would be... I've said it before to my buddy. I would love Final Fantasy in this game. I would love it. It'd be the best. And there's so much stuff you could do with that. I love the idea of seeing the Final Fantasy mobs in this art style just coming at you. That would be so fun. Of course, I'm just a mark for Final Fantasy. How's Metaphor going, by the way? So obviously, no one in the chat is playing it other than me. So I could... dang it. Metaphor's going great. Today I stopped playing after I defeated the Saint and the Dragon. I feel like that story segment's really rushed. There's 3 or 4 story reveals that happen all at the same time. And I feel like you could have pushed them out a little bit. I don't know, add another 2 weeks to the calendar and allow getting to the Saint and the Dragon being a vector for you to do side quests before going there. Because when I went to the Saint and the Dragon, that boss fight kicked my butt. Remember, I'm playing on hard mode. That boss fight kicked my butt, and I'm like 5 levels higher than it. I had to min-max my entire party, which I had not done yet at that point, which meant I used all of my archetype. I used up all of my archetype rare candies on last party member, and I had trouble with the first half, and then the second half of the fight's easy peasy, living greasy. I don't know if I'm gonna play anymore. I think I might. Well, obviously I'm gonna play more, but I don't know if I'm playing anymore tonight. I need to get my games ready for the emulation thing that's coming in this week. My sister got me something for Christmas, and she sent it to me early. Okay. Reach level 20. That's in the Mad Forest. How do I unlock the next level? God, there's so many unlocks. Get Fire Wand to level 4. Lightning Ring to level 4. Level 4. Gotcha. Okay, well, I'm going to do that again. I'm going to go back in as Gennaro again. I just like him. Yeah, Dragon Temple is kind of rushed, but what I meant by calling it the weakest part. No, I'm not talking about Dragon Temple, actually. I love the Dragon Temple. I have no criticism of the Dragon Temple. That's everything after the Dragon Temple. When I said the priest and the dragon, I'm talking about the magic school. After the Opera House. In fact, the Opera House, everything after the Dragon Temple, actually, is like story-wise really rushed. I completely don't agree with you about like your quibbles with the Dragon Temple. I'm actually, that's like so far been like thematically probably my favorite dungeon, but I'm also like a massive Etrian Odyssey fan, and it's an Etrian Odyssey send up. I might stream Etrian Odyssey. I own 3, which is my favorite Etrian Odyssey. Yeah, yo, Boz the King is here. I'm gonna get Lightning Ring. Yeah, you vamp those survivors, boy. Saying that I vamp the survivors is kind of more accurate than saying that I'm surviving vamps. Because as we all know, there are canonically no vampires in this game. A fact that I will continue to bring up because I find it funny. Hey, Boz. Boz, do you play JRPGs? I actually don't know. I've been here the whole time, judging in silence. That makes sense. You are a frightening creature. I play RPGs, yes. No. Do you play JRPGs? I know some people don't like the term, but you know what I mean when I say it. Like, are you an SMT head? Or do you just play Pokemon? I think you play Pokemon, but like everyone plays Pokemon. Let's see. Pumarola would be really good right now. I love SMTS. Ah, that's good to hear. Are you planning on playing Metaphor? I know it's expensive, and I know money's tight for you. But like, I could wax poetic about Metaphor all day, baby. Because Metaphor is, I haven't beat it yet, but that's my favorite Atlas RPG of all time. It is too expensive. Like if that game was $60, it would be perfect. And unfortunately, it is $70. I literally paid for it using PayPal paying for it. Yeah, I know Steam library sharing works. The unfortunate thing is that game is new enough and long enough that even if you do library share with someone who owns it, they probably have not beaten it yet. Hot take: if it were 40, it'd be perfect. I mean, if we're gonna like go that far, it would be perfect if it was completely free. I'm a freak. I'm willing to say that like I would like my games to be completely free. That would be really neat. Ain't no reason digital games gotta cost more than $50. Yes. Although I'm willing to meet in the middle with game devs, or not game devs, with the industry. If you're gonna make them 60 or 70, then digital they should be 60 at the bare minimum. Like I'm old enough to remember when video games were $50. Like video games used to be $50, and everyone was a Nintendo person because Nintendo games were $40. I remember that. Well, I have a friend who is very fit and a girl who can get extended demo. I mean, to be honest, there's probably a really easy way to get a lending copy of Metaphor. I'm just saying. I don't know who's gonna give it to you, but like you could get one. There's probably some lending links. I will say though, I recently joined a Steam family. That is the Steam family is a bunch of transbians and then me. I think they've named the Steam family the gays, the girls, and Mike. The whole argument for price points for video games for a while was that physical costs extra due to printing and shit. That is true. However, despite the fact that that is true, they never changed the price. So that doesn't matter. You know? Like that is 100% true. You are correct. However, digital was never cheaper than physical, ever. I did not pay for video games until I got my own credit card at 14 years old. That's a lot of people. You got your own credit card at 14 years old? What the? Your parents are irresponsible. Or really responsible? Either or. If that's the case, then why are digital editions more expensive than physical nowadays? Listen, I did not say it made sense. I didn't tell you the way it is because that's how it should be. I simply said that's how it is. That's how it was, at least in this case. Capitalism was a mistake. Yeah. Capitalism was, like, functionally fine when it was, like, heavily regulated, and then Reagan happened. And don't get me wrong, it was still bad, but, like before Reagan, like, it worked, you know? Like when a company did something fucked up, they would get, like, actual repercussions. Now, if a company does something fucked up, they get rewarded. And don't get me wrong, listen. The devil Reagan. I want to be very clear. I'm not over here going like, you know, capitalism's fine if it just was fixed. I'm not going to do that. I'm just saying that, like, I don't think the system, like, I'm not anti-market, is how I'll put it. I think heavily regulated markets are good because I don't think any economic system is permanent. I think all economic systems are transitory to the next economic system that works. And the reason why the economic systems fail is because we start to build systems around those economic systems that self-maintain them in a way that is destructive to, like, the people within those systems. I think that's the first time I've ever put that into words, ever. But yeah, that's my actual opinion. Like I think communism's great. Communism is probably an economic system that can only exist within, like, a system that has been, like, created to support communism. It has to be a system that's worked towards, not a system that we can just have. And it's something that, like, it's impossible to manifest. Like, we can't just buy a state and then it would become communism. You can't just do that. That's not how it would work. Communism can only work if you, like... I don't want to talk about it. Because, like, communism is a good thing. I like communism. I'm not a communist, but I like communism. You're thinking of socialism, not actual communism? That's the thing. Socialism and communism, like, they don't exist on, like, a binary. There's not socialism and then there's communism. Just like all economic systems. Why am I looking over here? Just like all economic systems. Everything exists within a system. Like, everything exists within the system as a human experience. All of these systems should be seen as transitory states from each other. Capitalistic systems exist in such a way that they help generate capital, and that capital can be used to improve the life of everyone else, which then can be used to translate that capitalism into market socialism or something like that, or some bullshit like that. I'm not going to sit here and pretend to be that guy, but I am going to be that guy. And I don't like talking about absolutes when it comes to this shit because I'm not a scholar, but, like, economic systems are not as simple as, like, this one is good, this one's bad. It's more so, how is the economic system being currently used, and who is it supporting, and at the exclusion of whom, right? Like, because you look at, like, actual, like, governments that have, like, that have claimed to be communist, and a lot of them are like the Soviet Union was very what's the word? I'm losing the word, but it was very much like not communist, but they called themselves communists, you know? Bros, I left for like 20 minutes. How did we get here? I'll tell you how we got here. Boz came in and started talking about hammers and sickles, and I was like, listen, brother, maybe we can have a little bit of guillotine. Actual communism is booty butt McGee. No, actual communism's cool. Like, the idea of a classless, stateless society is awesome. That's great. I want that. Kind of impossible to generate within our current, like, market system. It's one of those things that is, like, great on paper, but you know what else is great on paper? This picture of me having sex with your mom. Guys, stop talking about economy in presence of a person whose country's economy is based on sucking Putin's cock. Hey man, I'll tell you right now. If Putin wants to slide into my DMs, I'll become a tanky streamer. I'll be like, yeah, America sucks, and Putin's got that big globule little schlob glob. How about the economy of these nuts in your mouth, Mike? You know what? I think I like that economy. Let's make it happen, Captain. People will go to the asexual and be like, I'm gonna make a sex joke, and then the asexual will be like, I'm lonely. First ever nut-based economy. No! Every single time I read a funny thing in chat, I immediately die. I'm trying to get Fire Wand up to level 4 as well as the ring up to level 4. Let's go. America was pretty nut based when the peanut farmer became president. Uh, Carver? No, no, not Carver. Fuck. Um, God, who? Oh God, who? The president you're thinking of is fine. He's Carter. Carter, that's it. Not Carver. Carver's the peanut butter guy. Yeah, Carter was all right. I'm not. We aren't anti-Carter in this household. Not a perfect president, but like, like, perfect president's like an oxymoron. So, I swear I saw a dude over there just run away. That was weird. Carter, or of the Jimmy variety? Yeah. We in the club talking Carter. You know, that's what I should do. I should start a podcast where I just talk about presidential, like the former president Jimmy Carter. It's just talking about him the entire time. Like not even anything substantive. I'm just like I have a guest on. I'm just like, hey, do you think like Carter like played Call of Duty? Who do you think Carter mained in Smash? That's the question I think we should all ask ourselves. Who like I think the our political system would be fixed greatly if we just had a Smash tournament to decide who is president. Because that would rule out a lot of the worst people. Carter main Steve. Next question. God, you're so right. Your brain is so massive. Like, holy shit. Why didn't I think of that? That's so smart. Like, of course he made Steve. Steve builds houses. So did he. Fire wand. I personally believe that I do not want a pro Smash player child leading the country. Oh, that's what you don't understand. Anyone who's pro at Smash is no longer legally a child in America. If you're good at Smash Brothers, you are a legal adult. Like that's just true. In fact, they don't even let you into Smash tournaments unless you're an adult, because they know how many Smash players are fucking pedophiles. Do you think I should buy some Bibles and swing them around my head in circles every few seconds to ward off skeletons and bats? Well, here's the question. How often do you have to deal with skeletons and bats living in Canada? I imagine not that often. Maybe skeletons, but I think the cold weather would fuck with their joints. If we elect our presidents by Guilty Gear tournaments, all the presidents are going to be trans, which is fine by me. There you see, Tana hits it on the head. Tana wins. If we elected all of our presidents based off who's good at Strive, like, we've never had a bad president ever again. Around this time of year, I've been seeing a good few skeletons for sure. So yeah, in that case, because I know how cold it is, normally around there, I'd probably not invest in Bibles to swing about your head to stop skeletons. I'd probably just recommend Lightning Ring. Because Lightning Ring will attack things from far away, sometimes up close. So you're just and the DPS on it's crazy. So, like, you're just more likely to get more out of it, I think. I always think to myself, this guy sucks, and then I get a good run with him. That happens to me every time. I remember I used to think this guy was like the worst character in the game. And then I got my first good run with him, and I was like, oh shit, this guy rules. Oh, it's gonna make me get something shitty. I mean, Clock Lancet is good, but I don't have it yet unlocked the ability. I have to get Clock Lancet and Laurel, I think, but I don't think I even have unlocked combos yet. So I guess Tracked Orb. Even though it's not good at all. Literally the only reason you ever want a Tracked Orb is if you're trying to get the evolved form of, I believe, Garlic? I think it's Garlic. Like, the evolved form of Garlic rules, obviously. Invest in Eskyzibur for skeleton warding instead. I have no comment because I don't remember what that is. Bible. I'm always saying we gotta get more Bibles. Gotta get my DPS up if I want to survive this round any much longer. Excalibur is the super OP DLC greatsword weapon that scales with armor and has an AoE combo finisher. Well, I haven't unlocked any of the DLC stuff yet, even though I do own the DLC. Yes! That's gonna go crazy whenever I get swarmed. I love this game, man. This game is just fun. It's just such a great game to just relax and just do 15 runs at a time. That's money. I don't want money. God, I hate the knives so much. The knives are the worst weapon in this game. Even upgraded, they aren't very good. Like they shoot machine gun style, but like, there we go. I think I want experience. This run's over. Fuck. Games, 4 players signed up for trivia. I'll try to make a decent pact. Games and anime for sure. Not sure about music. Yeah. Games, anime. Okay, so how many do you need? So games and anime, how many do you need? Because I can come up with some good topics. I'm great at I'm great at trivia. That's something that no one knows about me. I'm really fucking great at trivia. I won a trivia tournament in high school, like an actual like real trivia tournament. Michael worked to give me paid time off so I can take tomorrow off. Tell work to give me paid time off? No, I don't know. Games and anime are quite enough. Okay, well, if you needed more, I could give you some stuff. You know, like cringe. Cringe is a good topic. Cringe. Can I get cringe for 100, please? I kind of just want to keep doing him. Let's see. Oh, I didn't mean to buy that, actually. Refund power-ups. I wish I had more for... I wish I had enough for a mount. That'd be fucking awesome. Let's see what I want. Yeah, I guess I'll just go gold. Gennario again. The only problem with Gennario is that he has the worst weapon. Lightning ring. Knives are great. You're just bad at the game. No. Knives require you to aim, even in their upgraded form. They're bad. I'm sorry. Like, don't get me wrong. You can build around them, but like, yeah, dog, you can build around a lot of things in this game, and it'll become good. You can build around Lightning Bolt. I've done it. It's my favorite gimmick build. It's really fun. Oh no, pointing in the direction is so hard. Pointing in the direction is hard. Like you can't just like point while staying stationary. You can't point in the opposite direction when you're moving. So you're always pointed in the direction that you're moving. And you have to stay stationary to use your weapon. That's not good. Like the way to play this game is the kite, and oh, I love the cross so much. The cross sucks, and it's one of my favorite weapons. Another great build around, and its upgraded form is just so awesome. You can point while stationary. Press the button in the direction once and stop. Oh yeah, you know what? You're right. I can just shut up. I'm gonna start calling you Latinx if you don't stop. How you gonna like that? Cross Evo's Poggers. Cross Evo's Poggers for so many reasons. Namely that it's just Summon Sword, you know? I don't need that. I was about to take that. I don't need that. And Cross in general, like it's not crazy good. Because like it's limited forward and then goes backwards. But it's still forwards. You're still doing damage forwards, so it's good. This is the first time I'm making a pack for people who don't know me and also have a good amount of gaming experience. Fuck, I'm trying to read that while playing this. I have an approximate knowledge of just about nothing. I have an approximate knowledge of, like, so many fucking things. I know how rice cookers work. Don't know why I know that, but I know how rice cookers work. Rice cookers work by using electromagnetism to increase the level of to increase the heat of the water in the rice in the pot, and they have a mechanism inside there that gauges temperature, because due to how science works, water cannot be, what was it? Water can't reach a certain temperature. Oh, water can't go above its boiling point, but rice, once it has absorbed the water, can go past its boiling point. So the way a rice cooker works is that once the temperature senses that it's gone above boiling point, it shuts itself off. Electromagnetic these nuts? Okay. Okay, I guess. Does a multi-cooker work in a similar way? I don't know what a multi-cooker is. See? Like... my knowledge set is as ADHD as I am. Like, I know so much about so many things. That's why I'm really good at trivia. Like, I know a lot about Friends, but I know nothing about Friends. I could care less about Friends, but I know a lot about Friends. But I also don't know a lot about Friends. Like, if you ask me a question about Friends, I'll probably know the answer, but I've watched, like, maybe 7 episodes of that show. That's something I'm pulling out on top of my ass. I'm weird like that. I've never beaten a single Resident Evil to completion, but I know a lot about Resident Evil lore. Same with FNAF. Just because I've absorbed it from people who either like it, or because I was bored and watched a bunch of YouTube videos. That's what happens. I absorb knowledge. I'd have to look into multi-cooker. If you're talking about, like, Instapots, then no, they don't work the exact same way. Instapots use a heating element. They're the Instapots, i.e. pressure cookers, I mean. Knife level 2. Do you guys have any desired categories for gaming and anime? That's a good question. I think I would like androgynous anime characters. That would be fun. Like, put your Felix in there, you know? Retro, obviously. Yeah, retro's good. Okay, I've heard you. Thunder Ring! I think that puts me at level 3. Yes, so I need to get one more level and I've unlocked my favorite character to play. The Thunder Ring guy is my favorite character. Get more experience. He's a fair character to play. I used him to beat most of the game until I started unlocking more characters, and then the old man as well. The old man, you just open up the game with the old man. You're good. You're good for a while. Isekai title or Google search result. Oh, that's so good. No. Isekai title or core question. Oh, a good video game one would be games with silent protagonists. Because you got options there. You got, like, most JRPGs, but you also got stuff like Dead Space in there. Dead Space 1, obviously, not Remake. Oh, you know what would be a really, really good one? Oh my god. Um... Do like look up old magazine ads and take the pull quote from that ad and have us try to guess what game that pull quote's for. Like there's some really good ones like John Romero wants you to die, and it's for Daikatana or something. And then there's like fucking Digimon World for the PS1 is like video games are no longer for pussies. I got my lightning ring to level 4, which means I've unlocked my favorite character. Let's go. Don't let your mama see you playing this. And it's like Kirby Kirby Superstar Saga or something. Hope you're ready to come. Leisure Suit Larry. This isn't your dad's video game. And it's Putt Putt learns typing. You could pay for the seat, but you'll only need the toilet. That one is probably Earthworm Jim, if I had to guess. When your mom laughed, it wasn't because she didn't love you. Final Fantasy VIII. That one was for me. Lord, that was funny. Of course. Fucked up plot summary? Oh, that's good. Ooh, you know what would be good? A good one would be guess what game this is based off of the backlog review. Fuck. That doesn't matter. I unlocked my favorite character. That's all I care about. Oh, and I unlocked Clover. Do I have enough money for him? Please have enough money for him. Yeah! Oh, fuck. And it's, now it'll show me how to unlock all the other characters. Get Garlic to level 7. Damn, it's showing me everything now. That's crazy. Whoa, there's characters here I've never seen before. Oh, I wonder who these guys are. Arena. Who the hell's Arena? Rotten Ghoul. Okay, that's cool. Alright, well, that's cool. I can now play as my favorite character, though. I believe his passive is... Yeah, his passive is, I believe... God, what is his passive? Oh, it won't tell me. I think it's projectile speed before level 10. Because, like, yeah, lightning is crazy fast. By the way, if you're sitting in chat and watching the stream and you don't, you're not part of the Discord, you should join the Discord. You can head on over to my Twitter. That is twitter.com, well, x.com/tatenokami. And check my pinned tweet. I have a link to the Discord for the first 25 members who click on it. And that is, well, okay. You have to follow me first. That's the rule. You can't join unless you follow me. Because I'm not dealing with that shit. I'm not dealing with robots. I have a locked account, so you can't even see my post unless you follow me. I love no move builds. I used to play this game while playing other games. We'll go level. Oh no, it's faster speed before you level up. Laurel. King Bible. King Bible 2. Laurel 3. Luck increase, I will take that. Luck will increase, and I will take that. I will increase my luck, and I'll do good. Yeah, let's go luck. This character's really good if the first time you level up you get garlic specifically. Then he stays viable. King Bible 3. Gonna head off for the night. Take care, y'all. Have a great night, boss. Thanks for coming by, and maybe I'll see you this week, buddy. Free to DM me, by the way. I got the vibe things weren't going great this week, based off that one message you posted in general. I'm always here to talk, buddy. Also, if you ever want to do a stream together, I know you stream as well, just hit me up. will probably stop streaming after this run because I am pretty tired, and I still need to set up some stuff for a thing that's coming in this week. Oh, nuke. Let's go. That's going to be very useful in like 2 minutes. Threading the needle, baby. Yay, sleep soon. Tana, you can go to sleep at any time. Okay, yes, let's go. All right. Wow, the rare level 4. Yeah, Bracer. Let's go. We love to lock it in, baby. Come on, projectile speed. That's fine too. Laurel's always good. Spinach. Okay. Garlic would be good. Garlic would be good, but I think I'm too late into this run for garlic. I think I should go Laurel. Okay. Come on. Okay, I gotta do something about my DPS. Maybe I should have went with garlic, actually. Come on, level me up, baby. Okay, damn it, lightning ring. I was kind of meaning to ask, do I have a strong accent when speaking English? I mean, you have an accent. I don't really know how to like. I don't really know how to gauge it, you know, because I haven't really talked to many people from Belarus or many people who speak Russian, you know. You don't sound like a cartoon James Bond villain. You sound, you know, perfectly legible. Clear speaking voice. Don't really have like a great frame of reference for. Yes, I don't have a great frame of reference to give you an answer. You know. Man, I love this game. Now that I've started it, I'm probably gonna, you know, play off screen a good bit. Because this is a game I can just turn on while I'm doing other things. Yes, empty tome. Oh, yay. Ugh, I'm not doing enough damage. I'm not doing enough damage, but the fact that I have Laurel is literally the only thing keeping me in this game. There we go. Now that I'm out of that, that's fine. I'm playing it during lectures at uni. It's a great game to play when you don't have to pay attention to the game, but you need something to help you pay attention to fucking everything else going on. Like, I would never play, like, Metaphor while at college. God diggity dang darn it. Uh-oh, I don't like that. Okay, oh, fuck. Character moves 10 times faster, gains 8 more experience. I think I need that. I think the movement speed might have actually been the move. Ah, shit. Fuck, nope, dead. Ah! Oh, no unlocks either? That sucks. Well, that was this stream of Vampire Survivors. I will not be streaming tomorrow. I never am going to be streaming on Tuesdays. It just doesn't work out. But thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed the chat. I think we had a decent stream here. I need to get into the rhythm of yapping. But yeah, join me next time, and I hope everyone has a wonderful night. Goodbye. Have a beautiful time.